Hey there, welcome to Consult the Blind Guy. My name is Andrew, and in today's episode, we are doing a Q&A on the Teespring tutorial that was released this morning. Please feel free to drop your comments into the live chat, or if you're watching in the replay, go ahead, drop it down in the comments. If you're new here, thank you for joining me. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can stay updated on the latest videos, live streams, and more. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed today's episode.
Disappointed by reality, trying to come back, start something new, build up yourself, it's all to you. Stay strong no matter what they say, you keep getting better every day. Hold your head up, never gonna stop, fierce and proud, stand up and shout. Stand my ground.
As I said, welcome to Consult the Blind Guy. My name is Andrew, and in today's episode, we are doing a Q&A on Teespring. That way, I can answer any questions you might have about how to do the platform, how to do the email list, you name it. I'm here to answer your questions. First, welcome to the live stream. Let's see who we have here with us today. Danny McKenna, thank you for being here. Greatly appreciated. And Kim, how are you doing this wonderful afternoon? Just an FYI, also, I am going to be doing an unboxing live here on today's episode because a couple of you subscribers have been nice enough to send me some packages this week for my birthday on Friday. And I figured I go live on Monday and Thursday, and I wanted to be a little bit surprised and share on screen rather than opening it and then saying something later on. So I have two packages here that I just received literally minutes before going live today. So we will be doing an unboxing as well. And I'm not sure which package came from which of you subscribers, so it ought to be interesting to see what I've received today. And thank you very much for getting these packages for me for my birthday. It is like beyond grateful and a huge surprise, and I appreciate it because I was not expecting them, and you didn't have to get me nothing for my birthday. I already know you're telling me, yelling at your phone or yelling at your computer, but you wanted to, and it was something to help me cheer up because of my birthday and my previous history around my birthday. So thank you very much for that. So if you have any questions, please feel free to drop them into the chat about Teespring. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions you have. If you could please put question in all caps, it makes it a lot easier for me to be able to see and differentiate between the normal chat and as well as in the comment section if you're watching this on the replay. I know probably not wanting to, but it does make a world of difference when I'm trying to see them. And as I said, if you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can stay updated on the latest videos, live streams, and more. I also want to share a quick link with you in the chat. I did actually start a new channel, and I just released 5 videos just moments ago. So I will drop that into the chat for you. If you haven't already subscribed, it would be greatly appreciated. I know some of you are going to enjoy the new channel structure because it is nothing but rant time clips. I will also be doing the occasional live stream there as well. Hey Diana, how are you doing this afternoon? I hope you're having a good day. Danny, just an FYI, Danny, you are you're mentioned in one of my clips that I have on the new channel just because you are such a smart ass, brother. I had to add in our little comments back and forth, Gotta show some love to all you guys in the community. Yeah, see, like that one there. You got your partial bomb. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got your parcel all right, brother. I was definitely not expecting to be getting packages this week, especially from our community members. I can try and show you the desk, Kim. Of course, it won't be as good as like some of the other influencers and stuff with their ability to just grab the camera and be like, here, this is how it is. But I will definitely give you a nice little panoramic view of the new desk for sure. Let me move my microphone part here. That way it's out of the way. Get my phone out of the way. Free up a little bit of this here clutter I've got at the moment because I am trying to keep things a little bit organized. Tilt down here. Okay. As you can see here, it is nice and big in the aspect of being wide. So now I'm no longer sitting at a small section. I actually have a nice deep spot that I can actually sit at now. And then this section here where the packages are over on the left is actually a shelf and cabinet unit. There are two shelves over here, then I have a drawer, a cabinet, and then underneath this big portion right here where my coffee is sitting is another set of two shelves. I now have enough room that I've got space on my right hand side now to where I can have my coffee cup sitting over here if I wanted to, or have it where I've got it just so it's out of my way. And then these two wonderful big black boxes that you see here where my hand is, these are actually my hard drives that I keep all of my files on for the videos and thumbnails and everything else that I do here on the channel. One is for incompleted projects, the other one is for completed projects. That way, if I need any of my footage from previous videos that I've already done, I have those in one. And then the other one is all my various different projects between all the different channels, all my documents that I'm working on, you name it, whatever project it is, it's on that one. All finished things go on that one. And then I've got a smaller one underneath that is nothing but my music files for me to be able to mix my own music, like the song that you just heard playing during the countdown. And as you can see, my wonderful eagle heads have made a comeback into being on screen instead of being up on my record shelf, which was right there that you just seen a moment ago, which I will be doing a video on my record collection as well, and sharing some of the reasons why I have some of those. And then this big black thing right here is actually my magnifier. I am now able to sit in one spot and be able to read and do artwork or whatever I want to and have it magnified right here on this desk, rather than having to go down to the basement and sit where it's kind of chilly and I don't want to be. And I thoroughly enjoy the fact that I can now sit here, and the reason it's all dark at the moment is because I've got it set up for black and white for high contrast, but I can swap the colors out to where it's light with dark, red and black, green, yellow, and regular color. And I can actually adjust this a little bit. This is actually the part here that I've got in my hand for the camera source, and it's got an exterior lens to help with the close-up view, and then if I pull the lens down, it actually allows for an infinite view, so I can tilt it and be able to look across the room if I want to. And if per se one of you ladies wanted to do makeup or something like that, you would be able to tilt it up and look at yourself in the screen and be able to put on your makeup or do whatever you wanted to. And I'll be doing a video on this as well, because this is my second magnifier. The first one I had was one of them big gigantic screens. This one is now a flat screen in color. The old one that I have that I'll be recycling is one of them big monitors with the big back to it and the tray underneath to be able to slide back and forth for reading. And it's just strictly black and white. And I had to stop using it because it has electrical issues and all kinds of stuff. I thought about donating it to the Association for the Blind, but it would require quite a bit of money to ship it up there, and then they would still have to go about getting it repaired and things like that. And I know that's not necessarily something easy for them to do either. We'll readjust my microphone pop filter here. That way I've got my little guard. Oh, there we go. And then the new addition to the background is my raven back here sitting on the wall. So she's sitting and watching over me, just like my eagle heads. I've got them to where one is watching the door, the other is watching us here sit at the desk and on the camera. Hey, cuz, how's it going? Hey, Sammy, what's going on, brothers? Hope you guys are having a good day today. I will definitely post the pictures into the group as well, Kim. That way you can actually get a real good look at the desk. I do have them because I did a live stream the other night for the Bleedo challenge with Diana and Lauren. So I've got the ability to show you what it's like from standing around the desk, as well as a clip from sitting here at the desk like you're seeing me now as well, that I'll be posting in there so you can see what it really looks like. Everybody's chatting back and forth. Yes, I do my best to try and stay organized because um after today's live stream I will actually be getting a hold of my new attorney that will be helping me get my business officially launched and registered to be official. Consult the Blind Guy will be an official business here in the next few weeks, and I will be trying to uh, make it so that when it is fully processed, that all of my YouTube channels are covered underneath one business name. This way I will be able to get everything done and not have to worry about any kind of issues with Social Security. I will be able to monetize on multiple levels without getting in any kind of trouble for earned income or anything like that. Thank you, Diana. And yes, they are real, just so you all know. And yes, I am legal to have them. That is one of the benefits of being a federally recognized native is I have the ability to possess eagle feathers, eagle parts, and other animal parts because they are considered religious items. And as I was saying in our chat the other day, Diana, the challenge group is normally these kind of items would be frowned upon being on camera, but I have them on camera because it is my way to keep myself in check. And you're probably wondering, well, why in the hell would you do that? In order for me to possess these items, traditionally speaking, I am to be honest and truthful and follow our traditional teachings and things like that. And by having them here sitting next to me, it's like I'm always having an elder watch over my shoulder to go, you better watch what the fuck you're doing. Because if you're not honest and truthful and you go against a lot of the various teachings that we have, they can actually be taken away from you. And I don't want my elders taking any of my sacred items from me, and I don't want to be getting in trouble. And I'm one of those that it's one of my pet peeves that I don't like liars. And I do my best to never lie on anything, but I will do the occasional fib, when it comes down to some of you ladies, because you'll ask them wonderful questions that it's like practically impossible for a man to answer without getting in trouble from you. Like for instance, do I look fat in these jeans? No, not at all, because we are not going to answer that question honestly, whether you look like you may have gained weight or whether you didn't gain weight, or your hair color or your hairstyle or anything like that, because we don't want you to beat the living piss out of us if we give you the wrong answer. I'm just saying, not that I've done that often, but that is kind of like the theory behind that is it makes it so I do not give you a fib or lie to you. And I like the the aesthetics of them being there anyway, because they were originally in the background earlier this year. And with using the lower quality camcorders that I have, they didn't look so good, but they kind of gave them that bokeh effect of being in the background and being slightly out of focus, whereas everything looked kind of out of focus. Whereas now everything's nice and clear and easy to see. Thank you, cuz. Greatly appreciated. Yes, I'm like ecstatic to be able to get a hold of the attorneys here in a little bit and be able to talk to them about getting the business established and what I'm going to have to do for everything to get done properly. Question. No, my music is not yet its own business, but I am going to talk to them about that as well. I still have to get a lot of the work that I've done copyrighted and things like that. I do have a feedback team that I have review my stuff for me, and I want to ensure that when they give me feedback, I get as much info as I can, whether I need to re-edit anything or make any final adjustments before copyright is done. And that will be something that I hope to have done here in the near future as well, because right now I am just an independent artist and it's something I do as a hobby. Remember to ask to include you as a disabled veteran owner, small business. Thank you for that. I will definitely look into that as well. Hey, Lauren, how are you doing? Yeah, I wanted to go through LegalZoom, but unfortunately, because I am on SSI and SSDI, I actually have to have an attorney help me do it because if I wanted to do an LLC or an LLP, I would need them to help me do all my paperwork and things like that because it has to be set in a way that it would not be deemed as a sole proprietor, because if it's deemed as a sole proprietor, Social Security would still be able to punish me for earned income and all kinds of stuff. Whereas now, when I go through these attorneys, they will be able to set things up so that the company is not the sole proprietor kind, to where it will get through them wonderful legal loopholes and the company will be the one making the money rather than me making the money. Does anyone by chance have any questions on Teespring, how to set anything up, questions on email lists, or how to do your designs, anything at all related to Teespring? If you do, please go ahead, drop that into the chat. It would be greatly appreciated. No worries about being late, Lauren. It's totally understandable, and you're here right on time anyway. I was just giving a brief tour of the new desk and talking about the ventures of getting the business started. Let's see here. If by chance you have any questions, and you don't feel like posting them into the comments or into the live chat, you can always email me at consult.ablindguy@gmail.com. I am the only one that monitors my email at this time, and you don't have to worry about privacy concerns or anything like that. Nothing will get shared from you without your previous permission. Do you have any content that you make as a content creator? Are you a YouTuber, a Twitch streamer, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, anything like that? If you are, I would love to invite you to be on my Thursday stream of Why Do You Do What You Do? It is for all content creators. I don't care what kind it is. You could be a podcaster, a blogger, you name it. It is open to you to come on, answer a few questions about yourself and your content, your channel, and help you get a little bit more exposure to a new audience. Let the people learn a little bit more about you and help you grow your channel or your brand or your platform. What is it that you're struggling with? I might be able to help you. I do have a lot of different skills. I have been here on YouTube since day one, so I've been a YouTuber for 16 years, but I have been in the content creation of video for over 20. And if you have any issues, need help with anything like that, let me know. I am also a ordained minister and spiritual leader within my community, so I am able to help you with that kind of thing as well. I am here to serve you and our audience, whether you are a subscriber or not. That has been one of my life tasks since I was a young boy, is to help people in any way, shape, or form that I can. And if you need anything, you can feel free to pop it in the chat, in the comments, or as I said a moment ago, you can email me personally and we can discuss what you may need. And if you want to get off of disability, I highly recommend checking out my video series on ways to get off of disability. There are 10 different videos to be able to help you earn income to get off of disability. Whether you're on SSI or SSDI, they are there to help you, and so am I. As I said a moment ago, I am actually in the process of getting my own business started, and that there is going to be another video that I will be making soon to assist you in furthering your ability to be free of Social Security restrictions and do the things that you want to do, accomplish your goals and your dreams. No matter what they are, that is one thing I am here to help you with. I know that some people think that it is practically impossible, but I am here to tell you it may be hard, but it is actually possible. All right, question from Lauren. When designing things for Teespring, should they have a lot of text or mostly graphics? That actually depends on you. You can do things with a lot of text, you can do things with a lot of graphics. There are a lot of creators on Teespring who do a combination of both. Myself, I have a combination of some with just text, some with a lot of text with graphics. For instance, Lauren, you being one of my new customers, and thank you for buying a tank top the other day. It is greatly appreciated. Um, the Consult Blind Guy store, as you've seen in that setup the other day, you have my usual channel logo modified to be for you ladies. where instead of the guy with the cane, it is now the woman on the same red and white background with rant time. And it is a smaller picture on the front and a large picture on the back. Now, you can do large pictures, you could do small pictures like I did, and there's a lot of various different ways. In fact, I will pull up Teespring here and I will give you a demonstration of some of the items that I actually have between my stores because I do have 5 of them. First, I will go to my Consult Blind Guys store here. Diana also has a question. Let's see here. We'll pop that up there a minute. Make sure you have a lot of text or little text. And it really depends on your own personal preference. And maybe, for instance, like with mine, it could be based on suggestions from your community. Ask them what they may like. See if they have any ideas on merch that they would like to see within your store. Yes, Diana, I highly recommend promoting your store in different ways or your merch in different ways. Um, Myself, I have all my stores are listed within the description of all of my videos as well as my live streams. I also have pages on Facebook, like all my different pages for my various projects. Like I was saying the other night, I've got my Consulted Blind Guy page. Occasionally, I will post some of the products and the store on there. I have my Raven's Native Art page that I will share my merch on there as well as the store. I will post them within my personal groups like the Hangout group or the Mastermind. I considered doing it in Bleedo, but because it is the challenge, I kind of felt like I shouldn't promote my merch there per se. But I am actually going to make Bleedo merch as well, specifically for those of you in the challenge who may want to have something to show that you completed the challenge. Just Samson, what's going on, bro? Thank you for being here. Um, to design on the back of clothing, when you're doing your design, Lauren, it gives you an option towards the center of the page. It's just off to the left of the picture of the merch itself that you are working on. It says front and back. It automatically is on the front. You upload your picture that you want there. And then if you want something on the back, you click on the back and then you can upload a picture on there as well. Let me zoom out here and I'm going to share my screen. As you can see here, Lauren, we are on my Consult Blind Guy page. for Teespring, and at the top of the list is my RP Awareness ribbon shirt. And then underneath that, you've got my RP Strong merch, which has the person's face with RP Strong on it, like that there. And I have, as I said before, I've got a lot of different merch, and I do all the possible products that I can, or what I feel you may be interested in, as well as the different various concepts that I had come to my mind for what might be liked within our community as well. Some various sayings and things like that. I'll scroll down here just a little bit. As you can see, I have a lot of various different merch. Some of it has the same picture on it, but they have different sayings. See if we can get down here. Like right here is my Ravens video 1, because I cross promote my original channel with my merch, because it was original channel that I planned on housing all of the channels underneath as a business if I could get one going. I was thinking of Ravens Videos 1 being the main managing outlet of all of my channels. And then you can see I have a Consult the Blind Guy red, white, and blue theme for the 4th of July. I also have the Consult the Blind Guy subscribe merch. Telling you not to forget to hit that bell icon when you subscribe. As you can see, I've got socks and pillows and tote bags. And then I have my logo for the other channel on merch as well. And then there's my man and woman Consult the Blind Guy VIP shirts. Naturally, you got to remember that my screen is dark and will show things that are white as dark because of my high contrast theme being on. It's the wonderful thing about some of the technology and the way that they work, you know. Like this one here is a clear background, so the sticker here would actually be just the silhouette of the man with the cane and the Consult the Blind Guy at the top. That way, when you peel it off to go to stick it anything, that's the only thing you're going to see is the silhouetted man and his cane, as well as the channel name. The rest of this like gray background is clear. And there is the new woman's design for rant time for your phone. Shirts, fanny packs, tank tops, stickers, you name it, I've got it selected. Even pet hoodies. But when, see, and there's the new ladies rant time face mask. You know, gonna have merch. You might as well have the face mask in there too, because people seem to be wanting the different customized masks these days thanks to COVID. So I had to go after that myself. That way, if anybody out there in the community wanted to go out and wear a mask, why not wear a Consult a Blind Guy rant time mask? That way, you can help provoke the bitching, because I know everybody is so tired of seeing all that shit everywhere. And please don't forget, I do have a new channel as well. I will drop that link here into the chat. That way, if anyone wants to pop over there and see the first 5 videos that I released today, I will be releasing more in a few more days. Thank you again, Just Samson, for the suggestion on the new channel. I hope you enjoy the clips that I chose to release today out of all of them, because I do have 14 clips already, and they range from a very short, like minute and a half, 2 minutes, up to 17, I do believe, is the longest one that I've currently got uploaded. I'll go back here to my store listing, and I will go to my Ravens video. And as you can see here, Lauren, I've got these designs that have a little bit of imagery as well as a fair amount of text with them. And this one here, for instance, is the raven with fire underneath, a sun, and a moon. And in it, it says Raven's native art, and underneath it in the flame, it says the same thing within my native language. That way, it is multi-purpose. It gives the ability for those that are learning my language and the tribes around here to be able to not only support me as a tribal artist, but it will also help them to be able to learn our traditional language as well. Kind of fitting for today being Indigenous Peoples Day, because we do not celebrate that fucking liar's name, which happens to be one of my rant time videos that was released today on the new channels as well. And here's another one that would be a good example of a lot of text compared to just imagery. This is an all over print shirt here. This is my logo for the Ravens Videos channel, and it's got the earth on it for Indian country, and it's set up to look like a Native American ribbon shirt like we would wear at powwows and gatherings like that. That's why I did the 4 direction colors of white and black and red and yellow to give it that traditional medicine style. And there is the sticker that coincides with it for a die cut sticker. We'll scroll down here a little bit, and then there's another one of my transparent picture stickers. And again, it's got the gray area that is going to be clear. Then you have the text underneath, and then you have a white and black raven. My namesake being the white one. And yes, that is exactly what you think it is in green there. I'm not going to say it because that's potential issues for YouTube. Heaven forbid you mention them. But seeing it on here is just good enough. It is another one of my language lessons that I chose to put on shirt. Some people say it's a promotion of bad things, but I've been medicating since I was a child, so I could share quite a bit of knowledge on that aspect. I was actually on the Canna stream with our brother Barry to discuss my medicating and some of the teachings behind it, which I'll be sharing within my own stream or video here in the near future, just to help spread some more education and things on that. But you can definitely see that there is an ability to do a lot or a little of text with imagery. This is the Tutorials store, which will be getting rebranded because currently, as you can see on this image here, it is all geared towards music creation, whereas I'm going to change that channel over to all tutorials. So instead of it being Magic's Music Maker tutorials by Raven, it is going to be tutorials. Because I am going to put everything that I do tutorials on, whether it is graphic design, working with computer programs, the accessibility features of programs, whatever it is, tutorials, even like the Teespring tutorials, will all be getting uploaded to that channel as well. As you can see, cross promotion of the Ravens videos. And then I don't know how well you'll be able to see it. This image here is various musical instruments, horns and keyboards and everything else. And then underneath it, it says mix it. Mix it real good. Kind of a slight ripoff of Salt and Peppers. Had to change up the wording just a little bit, of course, but hey. But as you can see there is a lot of text within all of these images here. And then there is the channel logo. And then you have musical notes with text underneath it. There's a lot of ways that you can choose to do your merch. As I said, it is entirely up to you on how you actually design your merch. You can do as much text or as little text as you want. The primary thing to think about, though, when it comes to doing text on your merch is making sure that the colors of the text are going to be visible and they are large enough on your pardon me, on your design so that it will be readable by somebody that may be looking at it. And I know I am like way behind on the chat here, so give me 1 second and I will get over here so I can see them. The Consult the Blind Guy circle logo, I'm guessing, Samson, is the one that you're referencing here in this comment. Because if if you seen me in Bleedo the other day, you would actually know, had I not been turning 35 on Friday, I actually do plan on running for office. Um, Unfortunately, with my birthday being on Friday, I felt that trying to campaign this year would be pointless because it's only 2 weeks away from the election to be able to run. So I felt it would have been a waste of time, honestly, to try because I didn't reach the age requirement until 2 weeks before. And I do believe you have to be 35 the full year before you are able to campaign. But that is something I also plan on doing in the future. Let's scroll up here. 5-second teaser content followed by a short 5 to 10 second intro is the best way to go. Oh, you're talking to Diana. All right. Yes, always give a hook at the beginning of your video, like I do when we start out with my live streams. For instance, it's hello, welcome to Consult the Blind Guy. My name is Andrew, and in today's episode, for instance, we are going through a Q&A session on Teespring. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon so you can stay updated on the latest videos, live streams, and more. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. And then I go into my roughly 20-second video that shows the different topics for the content you'll find here on this channel. 10 common problems for the blind and visually impaired. 10 common and crazy questions for the blind. There's the simple tech for the blind and visually impaired. All my content, I took one of the headers and put into there, and the very last two pictures of that intro is my merch and a reminder to subscribe. And the reason my intro video is so long is because of the music that I use for that intro, because that whole song was created with our blind and visually impaired and disabled community in mind, to give them an inspirational song of pushing forward and persevering and proving the sighted community wrong when they stereotype us and have the misconceptions that when you say blind, that means you can't see a damn thing. Oh, Danny, you cracked me up. Uh, yes, I only got 14 clips so far, but that's just from the other day from our Bleedo chat in you, me, and Diana, and then the others are from our interview from Thursday with you being on live with me. And then I've got another, hell, I don't know, dozen live streams that I have to go through yet to get clips from all of those. We will get you set up, Diana. Don't worry. It it does take some practice and getting used to, just like our show flow when we were in Lita, and just like we'll be doing in Bleedo again as well. Kim, thank you. I will pop that up on screen, so when I do the replay in a little bit, I will remember to have that on there, because I will add that into the new Rant Time merch that I will be putting together as well, because I already have a few designs for Rant Time and just saying that are finished. I just have to get them put onto Teespring to be able to make public yet. I will add that one on screen as well, so I will remember that here in a little bit. Thank you, ladies, for those ideas. Greatly appreciated. Yes, everything that you see on those shirts is designed on Canva. That is where I do all my graphic work. Even like my thumbnails for the channel, all those pictures are from Canva. I went through and like I will actually pull up Canva a minute, and I will share my screen again, and I'll give you a quick behind the scenes look of some of the stuff that I have created over the last 9 months. You'll even get to see the thumbnails for the videos that I uploaded on the new channel today as well. That way you will know exactly what they look like and how I got there and everything else. Let's pull this up. Go over here to Canva and share. Here is my Canva account. As you can see, right here on this first one on the left is Indigenous Pride, to honor today for being the fact of Indigenous Peoples Day. That is me on the left-hand side in my regalia with the Indian country underneath and a bald eagle on the right. And then you have the other one like this here on the right-hand side of me standing there smiling with my hoodie on, and the silhouetted man and woman that says, "Prove them wrong." Yes, you can, because that is one of the videos I released today over on the new Rant Time channel, is my rant about how people and their misconceptions about us and how we can actually do things. And then my Marine Corps pride, because of the discussion we had with Just Sampson the other day about Marine Corps versus Navy SEALs. And then we have the veteran suicide awareness one, because of me going on my rant in Bleedo the other day about veteran suicide and why it is the way it is, as well as the coffee versus tea. That one is for you, Nicole, because I'm sure you're listening into the background. And then you can see here the hashtag Rant Time. This is the men's design that will be on the back of the merch. There's the new header for the new channel. And then you have the women's design for the trolls, as well as RP Strong, as well as the Rant Time and Just Saying. And like right there is the picture from your interview the other day. You're probably wondering, how in the hell do I get all these pictures to where there's no background? And that is simply going to remove .bg. It is a website that is free or paid, and I use the free version. Now, granted, it's not like super high quality, but it does do the job. You take your picture and you drag and drop it in, or you can hit the button to upload, and you put your picture in there. It scans through your image and it will remove the background. The downfall to the free account is sometimes it does not do the most accurate of sweeps across images, and it will leave some things on your picture, and sometimes it will remove things. Like the header for my channel, for instance, with me holding the new no jab cane. That took me a minute to get that picture made because every time I stood with the cane not in directly in front of me, it would remove all the white from the cane. So it may take you a little bit of doing depending on what you're actually trying to do, but the closer you can have the item in the picture, the better you have of a chance of it getting everything that you want in the picture. Or like the cane, I had it literally sitting right in front of me and made sure my legs were closed, and I was standing at Marine Corps attention to ensure that my cane would not get cut off for that picture and just be part of it. As you can see here, here's more of the designs for the merch and logos, and there's Elo's picture that I did for our interview a couple weeks ago. There is the beginning concept of my book cover for the People of Video transcript, the thumbnails for the Teespring video live stream that I did a couple weeks ago, header for the challenge, the consulting crew designs, the church designs for Blind Faith, and then all the different thumbnails for the 10 ways to get off of disability, all my live stream thumbnails, and like this one here on the right hand side, that is actually one of the GIFs that I did for the timer where it shows my logo and then it tells you to like, comment, subscribe, and share the channel or live stream. Then this right here, the calendar is for content creation, so I can keep myself on track on things that I want to do for videos. Then you have this one here that is a subscribe icon to remind everybody to subscribe. Then here's the pictures that I use for the animal countdown timer for the intro. Like right there's the eagle and the raven there, and then you have the buffalo and the wolf. Everything I do, hey, there you go. There's a behind the scenes look at the designs that I'm putting together for Pat Flynn, for instance, for him to have merch as well geared towards our secret word for the members that we have. Be Hoov. And I've got a couple different designs. And then you've got the other various logos, and then you've got my overlays, and then you've got my other channels logo, my Lita logos, more of my designs for merch, my newsletter for Consult the Blind Guy, my overlays for the different tutorials. There's one of my shirts for Pat that I'm putting together again with him on it. My cousin's merch designs for his headers. There's more of Pat. I think he's gonna like some of them. I've been toying around with a few different designs. But that's where I do all of my graphics, is on Canva. And if you need help with doing designs on Canva, just let me know, because I know doing it on the phone is not the easiest. I did that little tutorial on how to do it on your phone, but there's definitely a lot of complications when it comes to doing it on the phone, especially for us in our community. I do a lot of my work, honestly, on the computer. I did start out on the mobile phone to do a lot of my designs, but as soon as I found out that I could do a lot more on the computer compared to being on mobile, and it was a lot more easier. That's why I constantly, every day, I am on Canva at least 2 to 3 times. Yes, I have everything backed up. Thank you, Lauren. I'm glad you liked that picture of me and my regalia. That was actually taken by one of my ex-girlfriends. Uh 5.5, 6 years ago. That was literally just after having my teeth ripped out. Literally, she came up from Tennessee to spend time with me because of the amount of pain that I was in having my teeth ripped out from my oral surgery. And she wanted to get pictures of me, and she is a professional photographer. So she took those pictures for me, just like my profile picture of me on Facebook, how you see me standing from the side with my eagle head and my eagle fan. That was taken the same day. Could you design rant time letters larger to cover whole front of shirt and put your logo smaller at the top and or bottom? Yes, I definitely could. If that is something that you would like to see, Diana, I can do another design like that for you as well. Um, I just came up with the idea of how I was gonna do them originally for Consult the Blind Guy merch in general with the logo, and then just Samson was the one that came up with the idea of doing the rant time and just saying merch. So that's why I hurried up and threw the designs that I've got together now. And I'm still working on more, because there's going to be a lot more rant time and just saying merch to come out real soon. I've just been working on so much between Bleedo and trying to get prepared for the live streams here, as well as getting content recorded for both channels done. And it's just been chaos. I literally am on the go nonstop. Kim, I do actually have tutorials on Canva already on this channel. If you go to the Simple Tech for the Blind playlist, they are in there, just like the original tutorials for StreamYard. Um, and they'll also be getting put onto the tutorials channel as well. Does anyone have any more questions on Teespring or Canva that I might be able to help you with? Feel free to drop them into the chat. If you're watching on the replay, go ahead, drop them down there in the comments. If you could please put question in all caps, it helps make it easier for me to see. And if you do have any questions for a minute, I am going to take a quick moment and we are going to do an unboxing. As I said at the beginning of this, I received 2 packages today. Now, who I received them from, I'm not quite sure, because Divided by Sight and Kim both have told me that they are sending me something this week, and I received 2 packages today. So, because this one is being the smaller of the 2, I'm going to open this one first because it is, by the looks, easier to get into. And we will see what I received today for my birthday. Gotta love gotta love the way that they do packaging at Amazon sometimes. I'm telling you, they definitely make it messy sometimes. I'm assuming that is a receipt or something there. Ooh, a Subway gift card. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. I love me some Subway. Make sure there's nothing else in there. Okay, nothing in that one. Awesome, awesome. Thank you for whichever one of you ladies got me the gift card. Now, the fun one. This one's a little heavy. And grab out my pocket knife here. Scoot that back. Ooh, no wonder it's heavy. It's a big old bag of Reese's. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm definitely I definitely know what I'm gonna be munching on now. Thank you. You're greatly appreciated. And I can have something healthy and something to munch on. Stick that down there. And there was no receipt in the big one, so if that was from you, Kim, I think your brother might have actually done what you asked and made sure that the receipt wasn't put in there for a gift. Since there is no name on them for me to actually know who they came from, whether it was Lauren and Nicole or whether it was from Kim. So thank you, ladies, both, because I know. Okay, Lauren and Nikki, thank you for the Reese's. It is greatly appreciated. Kim, I'm assuming that the gift card is from you for Subway. I will definitely be enjoying that. That is for sure. Because I love me some Subway. I love Subway. Now, if I could just gain some damn weight, it'd be great. What was his name? Crap. Wasn't it Tom that did the Subway commercials? I don't remember anymore. Either way, I'm a small guy trying to eat healthy food to gain weight. and and junk food to gain weight. Food in general to gain weight would be nice. All right, I'm not. You hated from Subway. I'm guessing you hated the guy from Subway. Is that what you were saying, Lauren? I can't remember if that was his name, if it was Tom or. I can't see the amount on the card, but either way. I will definitely. Oh, $25. Okay, cool. I know I can get like probably 5 subs with this gift card. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Or yeah, there we go, Jared. I can't remember. It's been too freaking long. I'm glad I'm not seeing his ass on the commercials all the time, though. I'm just saying. And it's kind of funny. I can't remember his name is Jared, and we've got Jared's Jewelers here in uh Michigan. I'm not sure if they're just regional or what, but I kind of think of him too. Yeah, yeah, Jared. I'm glad you guys can remember because I couldn't freaking remember. It's been too long. I just remember seeing him constantly on the commercials and holding up his freaking pants, going, I lost like 300 pounds eating Subway. And it's like, yeah, well, you could give me that 300 pounds that you lost from eating Subway. Because I'll take that fat and I'll turn it into muscle with no fucking problem. Shit, I wish I could get up that high. Kind of, but not really. Because that's always been one of my sayings ever since I was a kid, because I've always been skinny, is you find the surgeon who will give you liposuction and put that fat into me, and I will convert that fat into muscle. Nikki remembers everything. Nice. Well, thank you both for the Reese's, and Kim, thank you for the gifts as well. I can't wait to see what else is coming in the mail. I know it could be between tomorrow and next week sometime, but that's totally understandable and awesome because either way, I was not anticipating anything coming in the mail this week from anyone. So, thank you, ladies, for the birthday gifts. It is greatly appreciated. I will definitely be enjoying them. I can't wait. And well, really, if we want to get technical, Nicole and Lauren, we've got 2 to come from you yet. One for the birthday gift and then the book in a couple weeks yet. So I'm like excited because now I actually have another excuse to use my magnifier to read because I can't wait. Oh, by the way, speaking of book, for those of you here in the live stream that may not have seen the interview with Lauren the other day, Lauren and Nicole both released a book called Hunted Immortal's Kiss, and it is available on Amazon. Um, I will be getting a copy myself here in a few days from the girls, and they're also providing a secondary copy that I will be doing a contest slash giveaway here on the channel as well in the next couple weeks as a token of appreciation to our consulting crew community. I figured it would be a good way to help promote their book as well as being a good friend to help promote that because I'm ecstatic to see that one of our community members has published a book, or well, I should say, two of our community members together have published a book. And I would like to help promote that as much as I possibly can. I have actually added that to our blind and visually impaired communities wish list as well as to our sighted community wish list. And also, I received an email from Amazon yesterday with book recommendations, and the only book recommendation was Hunted Immortal's Kiss. So, just know that you will probably be seeing that a lot here in the near future because I am going to promote that on their behalf as often as I possibly can to help them get that extra exposure for their book because that is quite an accomplishment. It will be getting posted on my page and in our groups as well, just FYI, because I am going to promote the hell out of that. No, I am not getting any kind of commission or anything like that to promote it. I'm not being paid by them or nothing. It's just something for me to do for our community members. You all show me support, so I am in return going to show all of you support as well. And if you do something to that effect, whether it's launching a new channel, publishing a book, or starting a business, anything like that, let me know because I will promote it here on my platform across the internet, whether it's on Consult a Blind Guy, on the Rant channel, on Raven's videos, on my Facebook pages, on my groups, whatever. You let me know and I will help promote that for you. You all support me. It's the least I can do is help support you and promote your stuff as well. Especially when you ladies go out of your way to put a smile on my face this week and buy me stuff for my birthday that I was definitely not anticipating. So thank you very much again for that. Now, I've got a question for you, Lauren and Nicole, because you guys tripped me out with the name change on your channel. What happened there? Because it was so much easier before for me to just type in Divided by Sight or The Blind Mage and be able to find your channels. Now I've got to type in your first name in order to actually search for you now. Because, YouTube has to be a pain in the ass with the way that their algorithm works. And when I go into my subscriptions, instead of it just pulling up the channel names like it used to, it now pulls up the latest video for the day for whatever gets published. So now I actually have to try scrolling through to find videos by particular people rather than just being able to go and click on the channel logo and name to be able to get to everybody's channels. Ah, I see. I see. Now I see why you asked me to say Nicole during the streams rather than reference you as Nikki like I usually do because of us being friends. I get it. I get it. Now I understand. Thank you for educating me on that one. Okay, so does anybody have any last minute questions on Teespring or Canva or anything that I can help you with real quick? Because we are over the hour mark for today's stream. Go figure. Me actually stick to an hour. We're at an hour and a half actually. So does anybody have any last minute questions on the platforms? If you need any help or anything, feel free to drop it in real quick and I will answer that for you. While I wait a moment for that to come in, if you have any questions, because I know there is a slight delay, I will go through one of my spiels here real quick. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you can stay updated on the latest videos, live streams, and more. Put that bell up there. Because don't want you to forget to subscribe because I know that is something that tends to happen when you're listening and enjoying things and then it automatically just kicks off to the next one because you have the autoplay on, which thank you again, Lauren, for helping me figure that out. If you haven't joined us already in the Hangout group, you can find us on Facebook. I have a channel page on there for Consult the Blind Guy. I also have the Consult the Blind Guy Hangout group. Everybody is welcome to join. You do not have to be blind or visually impaired in order to be with us there. We discuss various different topics. You can also promote your own channel and content there as well. That way you can hang out with us. We can get to know you a little bit more on a one-to-one and be able to possibly help you grow your channel or your brand as well. Give you feedback on your content, get to know one another. If you have any questions or comments and you don't feel like putting them into the chat box here in the live stream or in the comments below, if you are watching on the replay, you can always email me at consult.ablindguy@gmail.com. I am the only one that currently monitors that email, and you do not have to worry about privacy concerns because I will not share anything without your previous consent. If you are a YouTuber, a content creator in general, whether you're on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, have your own website, and do blogging, or you're on a podcast, feel free to hit me up if you're interested in being on our Thursday stream, where it is Why Do You Do What You Do series, where I will ask you various questions about yourself and about your content to help you get that added exposure and grow your audience, help you build your brand and your content to be able to have more of an outreach within the community. Yes, and please don't forget to smash that like button. It would definitely help out the channel. It will also help you as well if you are a new subscriber. Besides hitting that bell icon to be able to stay updated on the latest from this channel, because for some fucking reason, YouTube keeps screwing with this algorithm and they added in that damn bell icon, which rant time, hashtag rant time. I still do not understand why the fuck YouTube went from just having a subscribe button to a subscribe button with a damn bell that gives you the option to get all notifications when they still don't give you all the fucking notifications. Because if you don't engage with the channel for some fucking reason, if you don't engage with the channel either by commenting or liking the videos that you are watching, you don't stay updated for some reason. Why? I don't know. To me, it's the most asinine freaking thing to do with the algorithm. Here, we're going to give you a subscribe button so you could stay updated on the people that you want to watch. Oh, wait, no, now we're going to take that subscribe button and we're going to add in a damn bell. That way you could say, yup, I want notifications from this channel and I want all of them. But do you get all of them? Fuck no, we don't get all of them. We're going to give you this damn bell and we're going to give you the first notification for the latest thing. But after that, if you don't watch it or you don't like it or you don't comment on it, guess what? That there person that you just subscribed to is whoop, way off into the back field because you didn't engage with it. Why? Don't ask me. I am not Team YouTube. But I know Team YouTube needs to get their shit together and quit breaking things that work perfectly fucking fine to begin with. This whole new layout, for instance, for the YouTube studio with customizing your channel. Yeah, I understand having things in one area might be nicer, but you still have the same fucking thing sitting on the top of my damn channel. It still says customize. It still says edit videos or manage videos. What the fuck's the point of having that there if you're going to make shit go into the studio in the first fucking place? Really, YouTube? Come on. Get your shit together, Google. Just saying. Just saying. I don't know why the hell they had to go and fuck up a perfectly good thing. It's like they're trying to compete with Facebook to be fucked up. Here, we're going to take something that was perfectly fine and working great, and we're going to fuck it up again. Oh, wait, here, let us fix that. Oh, wait, no, we're gonna fuck it up again. Oh, wait, we're gonna fix it. No, we're gonna fuck it up again. Get your shit together, Google, YouTube. I know you're listening because you caption this shit automatically. I know you're listening because you process every fucking thing that you have for a video uploaded as well as for a live stream. Hashtag rant time, hashtag just fucking saying. And I think that will conclude today's rant time session. And yes, this is going to be clipped and put onto the other channel as well. If you haven't by chance already subscribed, let me pop that into the comments real quick for you so you don't miss out on this wonderful opportunity that I am giving you to listen to me go ape shit at YouTube, at Google, at Facebook, at Amazon, and everything in society in general. Because I will tell you now, there are going to be some very, very interesting rants that you may have missed in the past that will definitely be on that channel. And thank you again, Just Samson, for the suggestion of the new channel because I'm sure it's going to be one that gets quite a lot of interesting comments and views and input from others. Smile, the laugh with about, yep, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, and bring back the 3 dots so we can actually go to each other's channels instead of having to fucking search for them. What in the Sam hell were you thinking by removing features that people actually enjoy using? Yes, and yes, as Lauren would say, rawr, rant time, because Lita created a monster. Yep. We can blame Lita on this one. Just saying, Dr. Elo. I think that Lita definitely created a monster because before I didn't want to say shit because I was afraid of people not liking me, and apparently me going on my rants is actually a good damn thing. If anything, it's entertainment for you all here on the channel, and it gets me to open up and vent and get shit off my chest because it irritates the living hell out of me how some of these corporations do things. It is definitely going to be something that well, as I said in one of my clips, it's going to kind of trip me out if that channel does better than this channel because you can see all the stuff from that channel on this channel live, which I will be doing the occasional live stream to that one as well, just to go on rants. So for those of you here who are subscribers already, please don't forget to subscribe to the new channel because I will do the occasional live stream there as well, just to go on a rant. That way, it's not just rant time clips from these live streams and videos, but there will be the actual occasional live stream rant session as well, where I will probably spend an hour or more going ape shit ballistic on some of the topics. Lauren Divided by Sight and Diana Art can actually verify this because I went on a rant for 2.5 hours the other night during the Bleedo challenge, and those clips from that have also been loaded onto that channel because, well, Consult the Blind Guy went fucking nuts ranting the other night. 2.5 hours. 8 minutes to complete my task for the day, and 2.5 hours of ranting afterwards. Yes, there are educational rants in there as well, and I hope that you'll enjoy some of them and learn something new as well that you may not have known before. Because it's not just my opinion, I do go on educational rants to clear up some of the misconceptions, stereotypes, and misinformation that is spread by mainstream media, history books, and in society in general. Because if somebody doesn't talk on these different topics, shit's just going to keep hitting the fan and things are just going to continue to get buried, and they shouldn't be buried. They need to be discussed and shared, and opinions need to be shared as well, because the sooner that we can learn from each other and reach a mutual understanding from each other, the sooner we can get some of these situations handled before they get way the fuck out of control. I'm just saying, because there there's shit going on right now in society that needs to be handled. And the only way to handle that is to discuss the matters at hand. And if I'm going to be the only one to bitch, complain, and rant about these topics, that's pretty sad. But at the same time, I'm kind of glad that I am going off on these topics to hopefully drop some education on you and perspective on you to get them opinions of yours out there to talk on these matters. Because if we don't, shit's just going to keep hitting the fan and shit's just going to keep continuing. So please don't forget to subscribe to the CABG Rant Time Clips channel, as well as to consult the blind guy so you can stay updated on the latest videos, live streams, and more. As I've said, hit that bell icon and don't forget to smash the like button to make sure that you stay updated. And I don't see any more questions coming in, so I want to thank you all again for joining me today. Hashtag rant time, hashtag just saying. I hope you have a wonderful day or evening, depending on where you are in the world. And I will see you again here on Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern. I hope you have a good one. Until then, peace out.